Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We don't have a track playing. Hey, there we go. Something more upbeat. There we go. Well, it's the original from the 1.0 soundtrack. Alright, we'll go ahead and unpause here. We're still working on getting slavery banned, but here's hoping that'll get done. We got basically a coin flip, and we're still getting these revolution events, but again, hoping that'll sort itself out. Hold up. Senegal. Russia's going after Great Britain and Senegal. That's wild. Do I not have interests properly declared over there? Apparently not. Well, I've got plenty of interests, so we'll just go ahead and throw down the rest of the interests. I am a modern country and I deserve to be involved in world events. Boom. Alright, we're gonna... Everywhere but Spain. No, just kidding. Alright, that should be everyone. Yep. Alright, so we're going to get spammed with a lot of notifications in a second. In the meanwhile, the procession of provocations. Dissidents in Thessaly have announced plans for a major march around government offices near in the future. While they profess the peaceful intentions and claim everyone will be unarmed, the march itself will obviously serve as a rallying point for those unhappy with the government. That damn parade and that infernal music. I can't even see them from here, but I can hear them loud and clear. Stop that march by any means necessary. 33% chance of radical pops. 33% chance of lots of radical pops and civil war progress. 33% chance of minus civil war progress. Or, let the procession go ahead. Radical pops for sure. 50% chance decrease. 50% chance increase. I'm going to let the procession go forward. Yes! Alright, we got whatever the opposite of progress is. We got that. 98 days from slavery ban. Again, really hoping I can get this passed before this even starts to get to the end stage of revolution events, because my financial situation is not looking great. In fact, I might need to drop government wages by a bit. So give me a prestige penalty, but I think it's, well, we're doing pretty well in the prestige rankings. Spain is embargoing us. Well, Spain, why don't you dial it back? This is just all our interests popping. Austria-Hungary is involved in this diplomatic play, it seems. Obviously, they're supporting Great Britain, and then Krakow and Finland are supporting Russia. Mexico sides with France against East African Peasant Revolt. Ah, yeah, this whole situation. Is there another East African revolution plotting? Damn, that's wild. Alright. An event. The Mazandaran Workers' Brigades. Armed workers affiliated with the industrialist progressive factions have volunteered to assist government forces in countering reactionary forces that would threaten the Ottoman Empire. One by one, they took up the gun, father and son, and lo, under a sky without a sun, another page of history comes as yet more blood runs. We need all the support we can get. Extra offense and defense in the state. Industrialist pops become more loyal. Industrialist political strength increases. Or, disarm them. Industrialists get weaker and mad. Industrialist pops become more radical. Civil war progresses more. I'm going to do the second one, or the first one, rather, because I want less Civil War progress. We're still at 85%, which is... They're not going to get a huge number of regions. And this will pop as soon as we get free trade. If we get free trade, which I think seems likely at this point. You know, if I'd really been galaxy-brained about it, I could have built up some government things and increased some government sectors and increased my investment in my home affairs institution, but I wasn't. So, you know, it happens. Still, hopefully once this pops, that will be the end of the revolution. Really hoping for a success here. We've had good luck so far, so we'll see what happens. Come on. Yes! Whew! All right. So that ends that movement, gets us some extra loyalists, and now we are free to do as we like. So, they want free trade. Well, I'm not going to risk antagonizing the local governors anymore at this moment. So, what are our chances of annexing Oman? Oman might accept annexation. Tripolitania will not accept annexation. Makran will accept a reduction of autonomy into a puppet. Kalat will accept reduction of autonomy. Wait, I don't need these to be puppets. These are fine as dominions. Crucial states we still have a truce with. Alright, I'm going to unpause construction here. This shouldn't cost too much over too long a period. And then freedom of thought, if we want this to change, we need an arts academy at level 3 and protected speech or right of assembly. That's going to anger the local governors, so we'll leave that be for now. The local governors are very unhappy about the whole slavery situation. Oh boy. Communist British Congo. Where? Senegalese... No, that's a new... I don't know what's going on with that. Hold on. British Congo versus Dahomey. Are you Communist British Congo? No, you're a presidential autocracy. Wild. Oh, that's right, because all these places have freaking gotten free. That's wild. Alright. Conquer Ethiopia. Wow, that's a lot of infamy. What about Asa? Can we conquer Asa? They might accept. It's only 4 infamy. Let's go ahead and do it. They've said no. That's completely fine. We'll go ahead and mobilize an army. Just one, though. I don't suspect a lot of force will be needed to make this happen. So we're just going to make that happen. We're annexing Asa. This time it's the Ottoman Empire that annexes Asa. That's a joke that makes a lot more sense if you played a lot of Hearts of Iron 4. Bourgeois revolt in Australia. Australia is communist. That's wild. Australia is a council republic. That is so very strange. Alright, I'm going to increase this. I don't think anyone is going to fight us on this. Italy is potentially willing to be swayed with the transfer of Tripolitania, but I want to keep Tripolitania because I'm going to annex that territory. What's our infamy currently at? Okay, it's at 3.4. Actually, this would have been a good time... Oh, they don't have a defensive pact with Russia anymore. Wait. They have an alliance with the Sikh Empire. So this is actually a good time to go after Afghanistan. That was silly of me, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and finish this, and then once... Any guys here? We got a few guys. How long till trench works? Okay, 14 months till trench works. Once we get trench works and get our infantry upgraded, we'll we'll go after Afghanistan. So, in the meantime, let's just touch base here with the rules. 2 small arms and 1 ammunition for skirmish infantry. 2 ammunition and 3 small arms for trench infantry. So realistically, we're going to need... We've actually got a lot of small arms. But we are going to need to see an increase in overall munitions output. So let's go ahead and expand our munitions industry somewhere where we've got labor available. Konya. A little bit of that. Raising concerns. The rural folk have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Choosing is always hard, not because the decision is difficult to make, but because the consequences can be a bit inconvenient. Rumors are spreading like smoke from a factory, staining the clear air of the Ottoman Empire with a dense and vicious poison. This needs to be addressed. It makes the industrialists angry. We need to accept that we cannot please everyone. This makes our coalition weaker. I'm going to say this needs to be addressed. I'm okay with the Free Trade Party being a little upset for now. We're in the countdown to war over here with... Oh my goodness. Bengal and the British Republic. Bengal initiated it looking for Bengali Central India and Bengali Travancore against the British Republic. So, Nagpur, Central India, alright, so here. And this is Gujarat. Sorry, my Indian geography is not the best. And this is Travancore. Okay, interesting. Well, I want to be friends with both of you. I'm disinclined to involve myself in this situation. How's this war going? Oh my goodness, the communists won the British Civil War. Well, that's wild. We'll see if that lasts. Last time it didn't. Hey! Asa back down. Oh my goodness. I made an error. Whoopsie doodle. Oh well. Alright, so the industrialists have started complaining about the existence of subsistence farms and Deir ez-Zor, stating their undeniable inefficiency should be immediately addressed. I don't feel like we have any problem with that. It's for our purposes. We're almost done with our big coal expansion. Didn't I do 3 sets of chemical plants in Konya? Or did I only do 2? Or munitions plants, rather. I think I only did 2. Let's go with 3. Let's get up to a nice even 10. Our finances are going to turn a lot better once we finish with this. Okay, so my whole... I really thought that was only 1 location. But anyway, it should be fine. So if I go after Afghanistan now, I think I'll go basically as soon as this pops off. That's when I'll go after Afghanistan, because this is going to take a whole bunch of countries into... So this is going to be Italy and Iraq. And then Russia won't necessarily side with Afghanistan, because they're damaging relations with them, and that gives an opportunity for me. So Afghanistan, Pashtun, which is Irano-Turanian and Central Asian, and Tajik, which is Irano-Turanian and Central Asian. Okay, so Afghanistan we're going to make into a dominion, is the plan. Again, as soon as this situation goes sideways. British Republic and Russia are fighting this war, showing no signs of ending quickly. And now's the time. Protectorate. Confirm. And we'll get our smallest armies over there. I know I said I was going to wait for us to have trench works, but it turns out I'm not. Because the diplomatic situation is what it is. We're going to be about even with them on troop count, but I think our troops are much better equipped. But enough of I think, let's find out. These are hussars, irregular infantry, and skirmish infantry. So they do have a few skirmish infantry. And the conscription centers are just irregular infantry. And then what about eastern Afghanistan? Yep, irregular infantry and hussars. And irregular infantry. Alright, Sikh Empire sides with Afghanistan. That's not a shocker. Let's check their military methods. Oh, they actually have proper infantry over here. What about in Kashmir? Same thing. Okay. Oh, shrapnel artillery. Okay, so they do have a genuine... They do have a real army over here. Let me grab one more of my... Actually... No, I'm going to grab one more of my professional armies and place them... Oh, actually... And we'll grab... Did I not bring you over here? Put you over there. Alright, well now we've got everyone going where they want to be going. We'll see. We'll see. I'll only mobilize half my armed forces. I can beat a giant empire, can definitely beat Afghanistan with only half of my armed forces. This definitely won't be a mistake. Actually, maybe I want my better army going after the Sikh Empire. My other army oh, nope. Going after Afghanistan. So, Afghanistan's capital is in eastern Afghanistan, so that's going to be our strategic objective over here. And, oh, improved fertilizers. I'll need to check on that. And then the Sikh Empire capital is in Punjab, so let's designate that as our strategic objective here. And then we'll be good to go. Alright, so let's take a look at what our production methods look like with improved fertilizers. Much more profitable, but it's going to cost a lot more fertilizer. Fertilizer is technically Oh, actually, we're kind of short on fertilizer. So, if we get our fertilizer plants producing more fertilizer, we can only produce about 10k more at the cost of about 400 iron. How much extra iron do we have in our customs union? Plenty. Alright, we're super cool on iron. So, we'll go ahead and get that working. And then, for our farms, we'll just convert the wheat farms over. That'll spend all the additional fertilizer and make them much more profitable. And then we'll worry about the rice and millet farms later. Alright. Indeed, nobody has intervened here, so that's going to be an easy one for us. There's a rebellion in Jaipur against the British Republic. Bengal has conquered the bits of the British Republic that they want. And that means Britain... Scotland. Who's trying to liberate Scotland? Amazing. You get him, Italy. Oh my gosh. Italy liberates Scotland. I'm so happy. What a great timeline. What are we doing over here? Okay, we are winning. This is us, yep. Our side. Over here. Oh, goodness. I don't have a leader over here. Oh, they're all local governors, nerds. Alright, well, we'll get you, Camille. Someone else? An industrialist guy. Alright. You're going to get a promotion. He's an ethno-nationalist. Well, that's okay. Alright, this army, just make sure I'm not making an error over here. This one's good, and this one, we got a guy here. Alright. We're going. We're working. I suspect this front is going to advance very, very fast as soon as Is my guy here yet? Yes, here. No, that's someone else. Advance. Advance, gosh darn it. That's weird. I don't know why that's going the way it's going. Maybe they're technically only fighting over here? Or something? I'm not sure. Or maybe they're just... Maybe the battles are happening, but they're showing down on this front. Either way, I'm feeling pretty confident. Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll build some more fertilizer plants. Again, I don't want to go too crazy here. We got... Oh my goodness, I overbuilt mines. Well, that was really smart, and I'm such a hero. Alright. Scopia, though, could use some... And we don't have any labor available in Scopia. Where have we got labor available? Mosul. It's a good place to build up those fertilizer plants. This is obviously going to cost us a pile of cash. On the other hand, this war I don't actually expect to go on that long, so our finances will be doing better once this is done. And then we'll be able to switch over our production methods for our other farms. And that will be just excellent. There we go. And we're winning here against the Sikh Empire as well. I guess I needn't have worried. Although, I think I did need to bring a third army in. I don't think doing it with just my two weaker armies was enough. Would have been enough, rather. Alright. Afghanistan Protectorate. That is pretty close by. It was tempting to go after the Sikh Empire for a Protectorate as well, but that would have been a lot of infamy, and I wouldn't have been... That wouldn't have been a good situation. Alright. And now I'm protecting Afghanistan. Nobody's allowed to come after Afghanistan except for me. Perfect. Private construction investment pool is once again gaining funds. Interesting. Our government... Did I increase taxes? No. Our government's much less legitimate. I'm not sure why. I think we had a change in ideology somehow. Oh, you know what? I think, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not going to pretend I know. So you're a free trader, you're a market liberal, and you're trying to enact free trade. I have to say I am tempted, but I really need to wait until the local governors chill the heck out about the whole slavery thing. They're still big mad at me for ending slavery, but I just wanted to. And by wanted to, I mean wanted to weaken them. Oh, interesting. The industrialists suddenly got a lot happier. Oh, they got a pacifist in charge now. Cool. Bully for me. And there's Trenchworks. Alright, so... Now that Trenchworks is learned, we'll go ahead and upgrade all of our infantry to being trench infantry. This is going to put a big hole in our finances, but it's going to be super duper worth it. It's going to really increase our army power projection, and on top of that, it's going to make... I'm hoping it doesn't make our financial situation too much worse. Small arms are actually quite affordable right now, so the change shouldn't increase that much. In fact, so many that we got other countries buying our small arms. Actually, most of our demand for ammunition is from other countries, which is kind of good because that means that'll flex downward once ammunition becomes more expensive in our market, and our overall costs will stay about the same. Using less labor on livestock ranches in exchange for using iron is probably the right call. Huh. Asa backs down. Situation Asa. Oh, that's right. Isak is part of this. This whole situation. Britain wants to wipe peace out. That's interesting. Russia has a bunch of infamy now. I wonder where they. I wonder what happened. So Great Britain, you're still at war with both of these others. Now's probably a good time for me to steal some chunks of Great Britain off. Because, actually, hold on. Let me see how this is going to go. Because Great Britain is at war with Bengal and Italy. And also, separately, they're at war with Bhopal. Okay, that's not actually going to be... The war with Bhopal is not actually going to affect it that much. Although there's a Bhopali uprising in the contested territories, so I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. That's weird. I think I'll leave it for now. I think I'll enjoy my 9.2 infamy and continue to relax and not go buck wild over here. Even though going buck wild is kind of my favorite thing to do, especially when playing as the Ottoman Empire, buck wildness is kind of my whole shtick. I think we'll go to the middle of the year and end the episode. Yeah, we got pops who are below the standard of living. I could survey the Suez Isthmus. You know what? I would like to build a Suez Canal, actually. Let's build some... No, I'm not going to build more government admin. Building more government admin is a mistake. I'm not going to fall into that trap. Alright. How is our rubber market going? Our rubber market's going pretty okay. We're selling a lot of it. There are gotta be places I can build more rubber plantations. Nope, it's just East Borneo. That's right. I was getting up to a bunch of nonsense in oh my goodness, Communist Brunei. War with somebody. Oh, Brunei. Well, I guess that makes sense. Kalamantan. Are you also East Borneo? Are you the rest of East Borneo? You are. Don't seem like things are going pretty well over there. I could eat this country, no problem. Doing a wealth voting parliamentary republic. Return state would not be much. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have one tiny army on its way there. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, it's not tiny. The 6th Ottoman Army is pretty stonky, but... Colonial France is grabbing Zanzibar. Oh no, they're just banning slavery over there. That's good. French East Africa is still technically free, which means I could start grabbing chunks of it, but not right yet. Not right now. Not quite yet. Osaka lost a war to Italy. Maybe it just had to ban slavery? No? Not sure what that war was about. Mercantilism? Wasn't about opening the market. Oh, that was the war in Bengal. That was that situation. That whole situation. Alright, let's do a little bit more market analysis, see what we need more of. We still need more engines, and it would be great if we had more rubber, more explosives. So, we'll go ahead and expand the engine industry. We got plenty of labor available in Kastamonu. I don't know why that keeps happening. I mean, I know why it keeps happening. It's because I'm misclicking, but what I mean is, I wish it weren't happening. Explosives factories, private sector is building a few of those. We got a bunch in Lower Egypt. Let's build a few more. Again, that's going to cost us some money. Oh my goodness, there's a fascist revolution happening in the United States. I don't like that. Get out of here. Who are you? Alpheus Reagan. Not Reagan, Reagan. Alpheus Reagan. Perfect. He seems like the best president. As Stephen Colbert would say, great president or the greatest president? Here's the countdown to war happening. Nobody has chosen to get involved. That's fine. I don't need to pay much attention to that. Let's go ahead and standardize some construction methods. Mexico sides with USA. And then they bailed. How long until I can turn you into a... Oh, you know what? I need to improve relations with trucial states. And Afghanistan, really. Afghanistan is big mad. They did not wish to be conquered, but I wished to conquer them. It was a real difficult situation. A real problem for everyone. What about Sindh? Sindh seems like a good expansion target. Brazil sides with the USA. Okay, I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. I'm already in one war. I'm not gonna go after more countries while I'm already in a war. That's right. Shipyards were still working in rural. Oh yeah, I can output more of these luxury goods if I automate that. Those irrigation. The irrigation. Man over machine. Members of the Agrarian Party have expressed their concerns about technology replacing the independence and dignity of manual labor. Would you trust the education of your child to a machine? I think we just had this event last episode. Would you trust the education of your child to a machine or the wellness of your body? Then why should we trust them with the labor of our land? The food we eat, the fellowship, the hard work, the cooperation that comes from agriculture. Those are the foundations of our society, and progress cannot and shall not replace them. I'm gonna give some more momentum to the Agrarian Party. They're gonna be happy over that, and they're currently in the ruling coalition. Oh, maybe they won't be though. Ooh. Sure would be pretty strong if we did this. Yeah, let's do it. I would love to have a heckin' righteous government. Oh, that's actually very good. That'll give me ticking loyalists, and I will be extremely pleased. Rural folk petition the government to pass homesteading. Well, we'll see what we can do. I would actually be very happy if we did homesteading. The local governors would be extremely mad, but on the other hand, those guys are dicks. So, what if I didn't give a hoot about them? Or sport protection? No. Nope, you just landed on 0 while I was not paying as close attention as I could have been. Cool. Just quickly watch, make sure this gets done as soon as possible. I have myself some water. And there it goes. And that's the situation. Alright, so homesteading would anger the local governors. If I wait until the end of the next election, though, that should significantly reduce the local governor's political power. And I'm hoping that that will sort itself out. They're still upset about the move from legacy slavery to slavery banned, and if I wait a little bit longer, they might actually be completely fine. Not completely fine, but not angry enough to actually create a giant problem for me. Am I getting those taking loyalists? Yes, I am. Alright, so that is actually going to put us in a really, really good political position. Unified Germany play. Okay, Prussia's going for Germany. Hey, there's mutual funds. Wonderful. And we're getting an alliance request from Austria-Hungary. So this is an interesting offer. I'm going to decline, but I'm going to request... I don't want a defensive pact, only an alliance. You sure? No. Weird. See, I don't want to be pulled into offensive wars. There's Floating Harbor. Alongside Austria-Hungary. Actually, this episode has gone on way longer than it was supposed to go. So, we conquered Afghanistan and made them a protectorate. We conquered some land in Kalamantan, and we banned slavery, and we're working towards homesteading. I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you all on the other side.